This is a presentation on multiplying radicals by Mathematically Marcia. There's lots of ways to look at multiplying radicals. Two most important things to remember is inside the radical can be multiplied together, outside radical can be multiplied together. Answer always needs to be simplified. I have found it easiest to simplify first if you can. They're not necessary. It just makes solving the problem or working through the problem simpler. In this example, radical 6 and radical 3 cannot be simplified. So we will just go ahead and multiply. Since they're both in the radical, we can do 6 times 3, which is 18. Now, let's see if 18 can be simplified. So factors of 18 are 2 times 9, and then 3 times 3. And that would be 3, and then radical 2. Another way you could look at it is to break it down first. 6 is actually 2 times 3, and then you have times radical 3. And then you can see right here the pairs of 3 that come out. Either way you look at it, you get 3 radical 2. Okay, here's an example where we can simplify first. And although it's not absolutely necessary, it just makes the problem simpler, gives you smaller numbers to work with. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take the square root of 24. We have 2 times 12, 2 times 6, and then 2 times 3. So we can pull out a 2. So 2 radical 6 times radical 3. Now, unlike adding and subtracting, you do not need like terms to be able to multiply. You can multiply any radicals. So 6 times 3 is 18. And then we just did 18 on the last problem, but let's do it again. 2 times 9, 3 times 3. So we need to pull out a 3, but there's already a 2 out here. So don't forget to multiply by the 2 that was already outside. So that gives you 6 radical 2. Okay, and just to show you that it wouldn't have mattered, let's see what would have happened had I multiplied first. 3 times 24 is 72. So that would have been radical 72. And then if I did the prime factors of that, you'd get 2 times 36, 2 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 3. So you'd pull out a pair of 3s, a pair of 2s. So that would have been 6 radical 2. So you would get the same answer, and you might find that way easier. The only difference is sometimes you end up with much larger numbers to have to work with. But either method works just fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and simplify first again. So we have 8x cubed y. So 8 can be broken down into 2 times 4 and then 2 times 2. So you can pull out a 2. And then x cubed is x times x times x. So there's also a pair of x's that can come out. The y is by itself, so we can't pull any y's out. So 2x stays in, or comes out, and a 2x stays in, and a y stays in. And then 6 is 2 times 3, so it can't be simplified. X is by itself. The y's, however, we do have 4 of those, so 2 can come out. So we have a y squared outside. So now we multiply the outsides together and the insides together. So 2x times y squared is just 2xy squared. and then 2xy times 6x would be 12x squared y. Now let's see if we can simplify our radical here. So 12, we have 2 times 6, and then 2 times 3. So a 2 can come out, and then x squared, again, is x times x, so the x can come out. So let's take what's already out, 2xy squared. We need to multiply it by the 2x that we can pull out. And we have this 3 and the y left inside. Get that there. And then the y is by itself. So those are left inside the radical. And let's simplify by multiplying these. 2x y squared times 2x would be 4. There's 2 x's now. Y squared, and then radical 3y. And remember, any expression can be multiplied. They do not need to be like to be able to be multiplied. Okay, cubed root of 10 can't be simplified because that's just 2 times 5, which is 2 prime numbers. 24, however, we can. You have 2 times 12, and then 2 times 6, and then 2 times 3. So you see we have 3 2's there. So we keep the cubed root of 10 times 2 cubed root of 3. And then now you don't have to have like terms multiplied, but the index does have to be the same before you can multiply. So, but in this case the index is the same. They're both cubes. So 10 times 3 is 30. So that would be cubed root of 30. And that would be 2. And then 30 can't be simplified at all because it is 2 times 15 and then 3 times 5. So it is the product of 3 different prime numbers. So that's my final answer. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe below so you can see more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or requests for future videos, please comment below, and thank you for watching.